Hello, this is your weekly chord tutorial with Mr. B. These lessons will teach you the chords you'll need for the songs on my channel. If you like the video, please support the channel by liking and subscribing. Thank you. Today is just a short special chord tutorial, and I want to spend a moment just to have a look at a new type of chord we've been looking at recently on my channel, and that is the suspended fourth. Now, these are quite prominent in the song My Way, which I've done recently, and anyone who's watched the My Way tutorial will have heard a little bit about this already. So I just want to basically go over that again now as a standalone video, so you can have a look at these suspended fourths if you're not sure what they are. I'm going to have a look at the three suspended fourth chords that are in that song, that are in My Way, and I'm going to explain again why they are called suspended fourths and what they are. Okay, so My Way has three chords that are called suspended fourths: the A7 suspended fourth, the C suspended fourth, and the G7 suspended fourth. And they're written as A7 sus4, C sus4, and G7 sus4. Now, the 4 is the key. When you have a normal chord, for example, a C chord is using the notes of the C major scale, a C major chord that is, and a C major chord will use the notes C, E, and G. So a C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, uses the three notes for the chord C, E, G, the first, the root position, the third, and the fifth. C the first, E the third, G the fifth. And a suspended fourth chord changes that, so it makes it a slightly altered chord, and instead of 1, 3, 5, the first, third, and the fifth, it takes the third out and puts the fourth in. So instead of the E, we go to the F, C, D, E, F, the fourth. C, F, G, so instead of C, E, G, C, F, G, and it raises that middle note up a tone. So the whole thing just becomes slightly raised in the middle and gives it a bit of an expectant feel to it. So it doesn't quite feel natural, it doesn't quite feel finished. If I play you the C suspended fourth first of all, you'll see what I mean. So here's my C chord. Now if I'm in C major, the C chord is the root chord. It's sometimes called the home chord. It's where you finish. A lot of songs will finish on the root, and it gives a song a feeling of completeness. But you add that suspended fourth in, doesn't quite feel finished. It doesn't give you that feeling of satisfaction. It doesn't give you that feeling of completeness. So songs won't finish on that chord unless they're being particularly mean to you, but they'll sometimes put that in towards the end of a passage and then move to the complete chord. So in a lot of cases, and in the song My Way, the chord, the C, the suspended fourths are not usually used on their own, but they're used in combination with the root chords. So you'll often get the C sus4 followed straight away by the C, like this. And it gives you that sense of completeness afterwards, but it's a delayed feeling, so it's a slightly more sophisticated way of writing your music and makes the songs more interesting. So if we look at the A7 suspended fourth, that's on the second fret with our second finger next to where we play the A7, and it sounds like this: the suspended fourth to the A7, back to the C and the C suspended fourth. And the other one from My Way is the G7 suspended fourth. So they work really nicely in conjunction with each other to give you a slightly delayed feeling of completing the song. So you often get them towards the end of a phrase. So there we go. They are our main suspended fourth chords that we've introduced recently through Frank Sinatra's My Way. There might be others coming in as well, so watch out for those. If you need any help with the individual chords, have a look through my chord lessons playlist, because I've been adding some individual lessons for each of those chords as well. Okay, there you are, the suspended fourths. Have fun with those.